For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
On the back of the announcement of the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on the team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given a professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine The power of possibility.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome here to TK Shutter Reserve for round 12 of the Apex Steel WNPL South Australia. Metro United versus Adelaide Uni in this one. Two teams tight on the table, wanting to climb above each other this afternoon. As both sides go through the customary handshakes, we'll go through the starting lineups. Starting off with the home side of Metro United. In goal, number 1, Elisa Karras. Number 5, Sarah Taylor. Number 9, Victoria Mansueto. Number 10, Michaela Hade. Number 12, Hayden Ingram. Number 14, Siobhan Eastham. Number 16, Chloe Mortimer. Number 20, Jade Hunter-Gilmore. Number 25, Keisha Price. Number 26, Erin Prince. And number 35, Andrea Bustos, unchanged from their 3-2 cup defeat last weekend at Service FM Stadium against league leaders West Adelaide. You see both captains there as well, our refereeing staff in the middle, Zach Britton with assistant referees Sean Grimmond and Josh Farrell. Both sides in their huddle, Metro in their black and gold home strip. Adelaide Uni in their bright pink away. Big fan of that one, personally. To the away side, starting lineup of Adelaide Uni, they're also unchanged, except for in goal, where they have Bianca LaVista come in after coming off the bench at half-time for Evelyn Goldsmith. Other than that, number 3, Emily Boutreau. Number 4, Macy Borton. Number 6, Alicia Panagakos. Number 7, Alana Fitzsimmons. Number 8, Nicole O'Neill. Number 12, Molly Simmons. Number 16, Sophie Burke. Number 20, Isabella Iasiello. Number 33, Mallory Mullen. Number 36, Kelly Tataran. And number 37, as previously spoken, Bianca LaVista, the 16-year-old in goal. Start. $3 p.m. scheduled kickoff here, a double header here at TK Shutter, a triple header even in between this one and the men's game between Metro Stars and SK Barrack later. There is a men's Legends game for Metro Stars anniversary. So a big day, a big afternoon, a big night here. And senior football starting with this one here. Two teams tightly matched in the table. As I said, if Uni manage to get the win this afternoon, they will climb over Adelaide Uni. And Salisbury Inter now 1-0 up against Campbelltown, meaning they won't be able to jump then. As we get underway here at TK Shutter. Ball out of play on that far side. Panagakos. And another one, a throw for Adelaide Uni. Touched on there by Eastham. Adelaide Uni, as it stands with this draw, we'll go back to that in a second, is nearly Mallory Mullen getting a breakaway there, but still trying to be won back by Nicole O'Neill. Cleared away in the end by Sarah Taylor. They might even look to break again. Ball just behind Hayden Ingram there. Uni regained the possession. Mallory Mullen. No foul, says the referee, from Chloe Mortimer. Yeah, as it stands, both of the point each as this game is. Metro still in 6th and Uni in 7th, but 15 points for Uni to Metro United 16. So big change in the table too, and they'll both want to be catching the likes of Salisbury Inter and West Torrens Burkalla. Even NTC are there to be taken out of those final spots. West Adelaide looking most comfortable at the moment of securing a final spot early on. There's still a few rounds to go this season. Tataran looks for the through ball and does get it to O'Neill. Just touched away from her, out for a throw. Of course, Metro United having that big cup semi-final last weekend, losing 3-2 to West Adelaide. And they've had a pretty good record against West Adelaide this year. They have played them once in the league. A 3-3 draw that night at Kilburn, as we see Tataran look for a ball and she will win a corner. And then only narrowly losing to West Adelaide in the cup semi last weekend. A very tight game that was. And they will still have to play them again here at TK Shutter in a few rounds. Adelaide Uni, mixed form to say the least. Haven't won a game since round 6 against Flinders. As we see this ball come in, needs to be punched away, and it just cleared over for a goal kick. Yeah, haven't won a game since round 6 against Flinders, 2-1. Since then it's been quite a few losses and draws, 2 draws in a row now against Adelaide City and also impressively West Adelaide last week. But that did come at a cost with their regular starting goalkeeper, Evelyn Goldsmith, having to go off at half-time. And the now starting Bianca LaVista coming on. Here she is on the ball now for her first few touches. Happy to have it at her feet as well. It was very nicely done there. Price wins the header. Panagarkos looking for the first time ball forward again. Prince not able to find a teammate in black. She'll get a second go at it here though. Haday has the yellow right on it. Finds the ball to Easton. And in turn will go back to Sarah Taylor. It's a pretty warm day here at TK Shutter. Only 19 degrees, but that sun is, at least from a spectator's point of view, very nice. But for the players, especially on an artificial surface like this, you imagine it probably would zap the energy out of you pretty quickly. And they'll be more than happy to be in the shaded parts like Chloe Mortimer is now. The artificial just sort of absorbs that heat. Having experience on this exact pitch before and actually almost a 40-degree day playing, I can tell you it does tend to almost burn your feet. I don't think it would be that bad today, but it'll be more the sun coming directly down on the players, which will probably take the most away from them. Mortimer finds Haday, a quick pass, getting to Ingram. No foul to the referee, ES yellow. Back with the ball. Couldn't find it through, and Sarah Taylor will just hold it for Karras to pick up. Looking for Bustos. The Chilean makes her way out of that one, looking for one over the top for Haday. Instead, Boutreau is there. Easton. Of course, playing against her former side this afternoon is Siobhan Easton, joined from uni this year. Shot looking from Hayden Ingram there, looking to add to her 3 so far this season. Burke. Mullen loses out to Mortimer. Now Bustos getting the 1-2 back. Ball into the centre. Unable to get the ball down enough, looking for Mansueto. Just a bit too high on that one. Here's Simmons. Easton to Price. Uses Chloe Mortimer next to her. Good ball looking through the middle there, and it will fall for Easton. Down on the wing now, has the option of Bustos in the middle. And Ingram right behind her, gets it taken off of her and goes out for a corner. A few other WNPL games going on this afternoon. Of course, last night, West Adelaide and West Torrensburg Calla playing at Kilburn. That one ending at very much in favour of West Adelaide as we see this corner come in. Looking at the back post, the ball is there, needs to be given away. And goes out for a corner. Just had to be dealt with, that one. Yeah, just looking back at last night quickly, West Adelaide having a 7-1 win over West Torrensburg Calla, and Adelaide Comets were looking to have a pretty easy win, if not for a late attempt at a comeback from Adelaide City there, which will be good for the noise of Campbelltown City Years, who are currently 1-0 down to Salisbury Inter. Also NTC playing against Flinders United over at Service FM, both just starting at the same time as we were, as that corner only finding the side netting. La Vista. Few players this afternoon who've played for both sides. Bianca La Vista, one of them, as is Siobhan Easton. One back by Mortimer. Easton. Now with Erin Prince. Junior Matilda. Ball pass goes to Simmons. O'Neill goes first time. Doesn't make it through. Panagakos intercepting. Iasiello. Burke finds the centre of Panagakos. Nice passing play here from Adelaide Uni. Try to find the ball down the wing. Mullen now. Mallory Mullen just gets the strike a little bit wrong as Salisbury Inter get a second against Campbelltown over at Steve Woodcock Sports Complex. They kicked off about half an hour before we did here. So still about 10 minutes left to go over there in the first half, thanks to One World LED and Sportal Scoreboard. Metro keep the ball in midfield. Haday. Price to Prince. Keisha Price only in a 4th game of the season in the WNPL. Her first start is here's Andrea Bustos. La Vista needs to time her run well and just clears it out of harm's way to prevent the marauding Andrea Bustos. From coming in. Throw in. Touch gets down from Bustos. Ball comes in from Mortimer right into the centre. Comes off the head of Simmons. Not sure if she really knew it was there. That strike, nothing to really threaten La Vista. It's her first start of the season, of course, after coming on at half-time 2 weeks ago now for Adelaide Uni due to not being a part of those cup semi-finals at Jeps Cross last weekend. But promising signs, especially coming off a 0-0 draw with West Adelaide, keeping them scoreless for the first time in quite a long time from memory. Can't think of the last time West Adelaide wouldn't have scored in a WNPL match. Here's Yellow. Finds Mallory Mullen. One of their two mid-season signings playing today. Kelly Tatar in the other. Moving over from West Adelaide. Here's Bustos. Makes her way through. Here's Andrea Bustos! Metro in 12 minutes. Get the goals underway. And it's a good finish from Andrea Bustos, which puts Metro in front. And also puts them 4 points clear of Adelaide Uni. We are getting towards the pointy end of the season where any little points do matter, and if you do see gaps starting to be created, they will get harder and harder to bridge as we kick off again here. Uni finding themselves in a poor position, and that's a poor pass directly to the now goal scorer of Bustos. Here she is again. No penalty, says the referee. Plays with the ball on the ground, though. And that one's booted away out for a corner. Adelaide Uni under a fair bit of pressure at the moment. Just need to relax a bit maybe on the ball and sort of reset themselves, but still this corner to deal with. Lone cleared away by Borton. Erin Prince is there to clean up, goes all the way back to Chloe Mortimer. Has a bit of time to decide where her ball goes. It goes to Sarah Taylor. Ingram. Here's Yellow nearly intercepting, if not for Siobhan Easton. Oh, it's a nice through ball. Here's Bustos. She is offside. But nearly just almost sneaking their way through there. Metro United haven't won a game since round 7. That 3-2 win against Adelaide City. A draw against West Adelaide. A big loss against Flinders United, almost out of nowhere. And then a 2-2 draw with Campbelltown. And then a 4-1 loss to Salisbury Inter. Wanting to get their season back on track after having a very promising start. Both of these sides probably two that have improved greatly compared to last year. Adelaide Uni looking down the barrel of automatic relegation for almost the entirety of the season up until the final day. And this season, a very, very exciting team to watch. Oh, just caught off guard there is Price. Needs to be taken away by Taylor. Just wasn't aware. Uni will get a throw. Simmons goes back to Borton. First time long ball in for Mullen. Gets the better of Mortimer. Has an option coming in of Sophie Burke. Mullen might look to take her on herself. Headed away by Taylor. Back pretty much to Mallory Mullen, actually poked away by Mortimer instead. Throw in for Uni. One back by Mortimer. Haday finds Ingram on this close side. Had Nicole O'Neill. Just trying to get in front there. Ingram wins the ball back. O'Neill right on it. Haday looks over the top. Won't find it. Easton managed to find her way to that one, but the through ball finds only La Vista, and she'll just clear forward. Taylor across the back line to Price. Oh, looking over the top. Simmons intercepting with her head. Bustos. Nice touches there. Ingram looks for the shot. Only finds a player in pink, but then here's Mansueto with the ball in. Simmons doesn't get to it initially. Wins it back a second time round and clears forward. It's a good ball. Needs to be quick on her feet, Tatarin. Oh, it's a nice ball. Looking out wide. Looking down the wing. Just a little bit too much in front of Nicole O'Neill. Looking for that one through. Salisbury Inter now 3-0 up against Campbelltown City. That's before half-time. Maybe that one looking out of sight already for the home side. Not too far from here. O'Neill. He is fouled and continues with a free kick. Long ball forward from Bouchereau. Price winning the header. The touchdown taken off of Iasiello. Pass a little bit loose. Haday getting in the way. And this should be cleared away by Bouchereau. And he's done so onto the roof where they won't be able to get the ball back. Play back underway. Not sure how they will retrieve that ball now on the roof. Run for Uni and for Molly Simmons right in front of that main stand here at TK Shutter. Of course, newly redeveloped for this season. Giving a home to both Metro Stars and Metro United here. Throw on given away back to Metro United. Metro looking pretty in control of this match as it stands as we tick over a quarter of the way through the full 90. But it was a bit of the same a couple of weeks ago against Flinders United, where, again, same thing. Metro United scored a goal early, looked good, and then Cote Rojas just sort of flicked a switch, and all of a sudden, her, I think, 6 or 7 minute hat trick gave Flinders a lead and even got them up to 5-1 winners that afternoon. So whether it is Adelaide Uni just needing a player to perhaps trigger some sort of fight, even more so, could be the likes of the approaching Mallory Mullen here. Can she keep the ball in play? No. Well, the game, why not study at Flinders University? Now offers degrees in sport, teaching, psychology, social work, and more at its new city campus. Apply now for mid-year entry at Flinders University. Of course, we thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel, WNPLSA, and SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and REA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Now, ball through. Ingram looking to try and approach against La Vista, but the one in goals. She's been happy to sort of almost play as a extra defender for Adelaide Uni, coming out early for these balls, playing with it at her feet. Very proactive goalkeeping from young Bianca La Vista. Small collision there, no foul though. Mullen couldn't get the poke through. Here's Hadate, who scored her first goal of the season last week in that cup semi. A header from a corner to Tyrant. Fitzsimmons gets her way through. But the ball over the top again, just a bit too much on it. And no one really there for Uni to try and pounce upon. Michaela Hadate. Now, Sarah Taylor. Nice touches from Ingram there, and it's a nice ball out wide for Easton. Onside is Mansueto. Has Bustos in the middle if she can find her. Winning a corner after the attempted cross. Corner comes in from Ingram. Right in the centre, needs to be dealt with. Cleared away in the end. Long ball incoming. It's not a bad one for Mansueto. Maybe aided by the fact she was offside in that situation. Mortimer. Hadate. Pass just loose from Hadate, but she'll get a second go here. Takes a few bounces about, nearly working out. Ears yellow. O'Neill. Out wide to Molly Simmons. Finds a ball into the centre to Tyron. The touch not able to be kept down. Mansueto. Nearly a ball over the top for either one of Ingram or Bustos. Taken off by Panagakos there. Ingram goes first time over the top. Maybe just a little bit rushed. Good ball through. Now approaching into the box. Might put it into the centre. It's behind. Might find Haday. Had a bit too much going for the ball in pace for Haday to be able to reach it first time. And instead just giving away a foul against DSCLO. Burke. Fitzsimmons needing to win that one, doesn't do so. Ingram. Now Chloe Mortimer has played every game this season, Chloe Mortimer in the league. As has Hayden Ingram, although one from the bench. Bustos. Again, some lovely touches, trying to take it past. O'Neill. Nearly getting caught on the ball, but does well to maneuver herself out of it. La Vista finds a good wide ball. Mullen trying to put it through for Simmons. Haday. Sarah Taylor has two on her here. Hayden Ingram now a third in Panagakos. And Uni keep it with the throw. Boucher. Bolton. Mullen letting it go over her head. Maybe might have been better off trying to get a touchdown in that situation. Half time between Salisbury Inter and Campbelltown. Inter 3-0 up away as it stands, putting them in fourth place, equal points with West Torrens Burkalla, and also now Metro United, although Salisburyans are with the superior goal difference, having them in fourth and Metro in sixth. Also, NTC and Flinders still at the 30th minute there, and 0-0 between those two. NTC wanting to keep themselves in that top three along with Comets, and West Adelaide even eventually maybe looking to jump over Adelaide Comets. Of course, losing to them a few weeks ago pretty heavily at LJ Hooker Mile Sports Park. O'Neill. Just a little bit behind, or in front, I should say, of Panagakos. Hede pokes it away. Taylor. Back to Michaela Hede. Nice passes going through there. That last one just failing. Yes, yellow. Mullen. Ball taken off of her. Now, going forward herself. Still going here. Gets it wide, then the shot, La Vista. Just palming it out for a corner. Ball delivered in, the header's there, and it's in for her first goal of the season. Siobhan Easton, after the half-hour mark, giving Metro a deserved and commanding lead. And Uni really needing to fight back for a bit more as it stands. Play back underway. Panagakos looking for the wide ball. We'll just roll the way back to Karas, who might be looking now at adding to her 2 clean sheets for the season so far. O'Neill wins the ball back and now looks forward. Nicole O'Neill couldn't find the through ball. All the way back to Karas. Taylor. Looks for it over the top. Burke getting the header, but it only really helps Hayden Ingram to get on the end of it. Ingram, right on the byline, looking for the cut back into the centre. Does find it! And it's missed. Somehow. A golden opportunity to make it 3. Right now there seem to be a few smiles and not really complaining too much about it, but if Uni do find something, those might be the chances that you look back on. That could win you games. Hunter Gilmore, here's yellow. Bouchero gets it to O'Neill. O'Neill loses the ball out. Hunter Gilmore puts the ball through. Does get it too. Still through there. Unable to take it past La Vista, who was quick to get low to ground. Simmons. Bolton. Now Bouchero. Finds Tataran. Now Mallory Mullen looking to drive forward. Keisha Price standing up strong and getting in her way. Taylor has Mortimer making a run down the wing. The ball lacking, but we'll just go out for a throw. half now back underway between Campbelltown and Inter. As we look towards the half-time break in about 10 minutes' time. I think Adelaide Uni probably the one wanting it more, just to sort of regroup and rediscuss their approach to this match. Of course, like I said, these two sides right next to each other in the table, and if it does stay as is, gives themselves a big gap, Metro United over Adelaide Uni. So really important game for both of these sides, and at the moment going in favour of Metro United. Looking from range here. Wasn't on target though. Goal kick to be taken by Boutreau. Yellow wins that ball with the touchdown. Panagakos wins back. Fitzsimmons to O'Neill. Now Panagakos finds the wide ball. Couldn't get it direct enough, however, to Mallory Mullen. Thrown on the far side. This is a nice one for Metro to look into the centre, looking for Haday. Intercepted initially. Ingram goes back and wide to Mortimer, and herself having space to run into. Might even look for the cross. Finds it in the centre. Panagakos looking for a shooting angle as Hayden Ingram. Just delaying it maybe a bit too much and back out for a throw. Price. Bustos finds the through ball. Mansueto trying to make her way through. No foul, says the referee. Mansueto does find it through. Ingram, but La Vista again there to collect in midair. That 1-1 back by Mortimer, and then Uni regaining the ball. These through balls and balls over the top just don't seem to be working at the moment for Adelaide Uni. Especially when you've got someone like Sarah Taylor, who's a very tall and strong defender and will win those headers. And then Keisha Price in behind her to try and chase down the loose balls. And he'll just losing the physical battle there against Jade Hunter-Gilmore, whose sister Madison is on the bench this afternoon. Burke. Haday. Can look for Ingram forward and does find her. Ingram for his first time with the cross in. Finds Bustos. It's a nice ball. Here's Andrea Bustos. Very tight angle here. Simmons. And then goes out for, I think, a goal kick. I think it might have went out initially, and that's why it's a goal kick. I was a bit confused there. Well, that one right into the back of Bustos. At least weather's a bit nicer and it's not the freezing cold days we've had lately, where those ones tend to hurt quite a bit more. Burke getting told she has more time than she thinks. Here's a nice through ball for ESCLO. Has been called as offside. That wasn't a bad idea though from Uni, that one. She had held her on. She would have had a decent opportunity on goal. This time around, just not getting the luck. Tataran getting in the way of that ball. Easton does well to get it past ESCLO. Taylor. Now Mortimer has her day in the middle. Looks for her. Unable to find her completely though. Real battle there between those two. And the free kick goes the way of Uni. Taran fouled and another free kick given away by Hade on the halfway line. As you very loudly hear the plane go by. Here at TK Shuther in the northeast of Adelaide. Of course, this afternoon a double header. Triple header, actually. Legends game for Metro Stars in between this one and the men's game later at 7:30. It's a big afternoon for all those involved here. Of course, still plenty of time to get down here as well if you want to. Ball over the top. Burke should be able to keep, but does have Chloe Mortimer just rushing in behind her. Throw in right on the corner flag for Uni. Not always a fun one in that position. Burke with the throw. Hade looking for an option in the middle, but maybe just delaying it a bit too long. Nice turn by ESCLO against Taylor. Taylor goes back to Karas. Taylor again. Price. Now, another option forward for Uni to try and get one back. Ball taken off of ESCLO. Simmons finds one in the centre. It's a good opportunity. Here's Fitzsimmons. Gets the touchdown first time. And then it just lacks. And now Metro look to counter. Ingram has Burke in front of her. But does have the wide option as well if she can hold it off. Ingram looks to go herself, however. Ingram right on the touchline. Still with it. Takes on another, does Hayden Ingram. And the final ball lacking. Campbelltown have gotten one back against Salisbury Inter. Into the second half they are. As we enter first half additional. Foul there. And a free kick for the pink of Adelaide Uni. Mullen. Maybe a last 4:04 to the half for Adelaide Uni. Mullen needs to look for the cross, does do so, but couldn't win the corner. In fact, I think the ball's come off and hit her in the face. And that is where we will see half-time be called. Metro with a 2-0 lead, deservedly so. And Uni maybe just yet to really kick into gear as of the time being. Second half, though, all things can really change. And Adelaide Uni are certainly a side to not give up that easily. Half-time here at TK Shutter Reserve. Plenty more to come in the second half-time score. Metro United 2, Adelaide Uni 0.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
What I'm excited about the most, how we can come together, learn about everybody, because we're not the same, but we're somehow the same.
The community came to government to express their concerns about young people. It is our role to listen and it's our role to act.
There's so many kids wanting to play the game from all walks of life.
African Youth Program was established to help Africans through sport, cultural identity, mentorship.
Having a program that's going to target the African children, given it's their sport of choice, presents a huge opportunity to link participation in football with education, which is a perfect thing.
I think the African Youth Program will be a very inclusive program with different teams, different schools coming to play with us.
It's like a very big opportunity to expand skills, knowledge, and in different areas of life.
Most of the kids will grow from this program to be able to become valuable, positive contributors in our society.
Like a voice to be spoken with and not being scared to show your skills.
This empowerment program has many different aspects to it, and of course sport is one of those, but it's actually really about finding your place in the world.
I think everybody's pushing in the one direction to make sure that we can make a real difference.
It's not just a game, it's a very passionate sport that millions of people around the world love to play. That's what football is.
Has a go. Oh, Lexi Knox! What a strike! Saw Lucas off the line, and that is a goal that is absolutely worthy of opening the scoring.
On the other end, can she do something here? Pavigalas, tries to get her to me, and it's Pavigalas. She gets on the back of the net and gets her team the equaliser in her first game back into the LA Comets.
And a decent ball delivered in. Is bouncing about, finds the edge of the area. Here's Millie Scott. A lovely finish. Getting her 5th of the season.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility. Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Hazelwood accelerates, still going, brings it back inboard. Pridham, Bouchereau, important foot. Pridham gets it back. Sasaki! Oh, great save, Goldsmith.
That's a second option. Blackett might just chip it over off the bar again, and then the finish. I'm not sure if it was off the post. No, it was a save from Karras once again.
Not a lot of support there, but she might have a shot from distance. It beats to Georgia Ianella. Tips over the top to Monique Rukiki. She's on side with Kiki. She's on 3 goals. And a fine stop by Abby Lucas.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Ghana United is like home the football.
It's always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resis, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. Really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the preseason.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Welcome back for the second half here at TK Shuttle Reserve. Metro United, as it stands, with a 2-0 lead and looking to take 3 points this afternoon. But Uni needing 3 points to keep them within touch of their opponents this afternoon. So a very interesting second half here to come. I'm your commentator, Seb O'Neill, to take you through the rest of this 45 minutes in what will be a very interesting second half. Ball out on the far side for a throw. Adelaide Uni still chasing a first 3 points since round 6. Been draws and losses since then. Had the week off last week due to the Cup semis, but before then 2 draws against first Adelaide City and then very impressively against West Adelaide. Now at the moment find themselves in a difficult position of being 2-0 down. Having, in all honesty, not really done too much in the first half in terms of having attacking and goal-scoring opportunities. But half-time does tend to sometimes put a spark in teams, and Uni certainly a side that do have that in them when they need it. Here's Simmons. Was looking for the second ball back. That one will go out of play. It will stay in, actually. Now it will go out of play. Eventually. Another throw. Horton. Simmons finds the pass to O'Neill. And you do look to have a bit of a pep in their step early on in this half. Of course, plenty of time left to go, but a solid start is probably what they need at the moment to try and build and regain some momentum in this one. Good touch. Trying to take it past. Still battling for it. Now with Andrea Bustos. Now through. Here is Mia McGranagan, a substitute who's come on at half time. That's for Kelly Tataran, who's come off for Uni in place of McGranagan. Mullen finds the ball into the centre. Paday in the way. Now Borton again against Bustos, trying to turn her. But Borton committing the foul. I think a shirt tug too on Bustos. And another update. Flinders now 1-0 up against NTC over at Service FM. A very interesting one there. Flinders, of course, looking at still trying to make the final spots. NTC look to almost be securing one towards the end of this season. Still have a bit to do, but a result like this against Flinders certainly won't help. Here's McGranagan, though. Sarah coming in with a strong sliding tackle there is Taylor. Salisbury injury as well. 4-1 against Campbelltown. There's updates thanks to One World LED in the Sportal scoreboard. Prince. And then Sweater. Bustos turns on the ball against Borton. And now looks for it over the top. Simmons does get a touch. Ball pass only finds Bustos again, and a ball down the wing to Mansueto. Borton in close possession. Molly Simmons getting in the way there. Jade Hunter-Gilmore with the throw. O'Neill. Collision between O'Neill and Haday there, but no fouls as Zach Britton. Price has to be quick on her feet. Pokes through the ball. Again, a battle happening. Mullen gets away with it. To Panagakos. Looks for O'Neill and does find the ball. Ball comes in, the head is there. And another good catch from Eliza Karas. Also, it wasn't Kelly Tataran to come off. My apologies. I think it might have been Yasiela who came off. We'll see if I'm right second time around. It's hard to track when they do make these subs at half-time sometimes, so do forgive me. O'Neill. Now, Panagakos, who's playing in her 100th game in the WNPL. The Adelaide Uni captain, congratulations to her. But I would imagine at the moment just wanting the 3 points more than anything for her side. And they've had a better second half. Karas clears away. Bustos. Taylor goes for the short ball in Haday. Now wide. Has Sophie Burke on her. Takes it past her. Right on the byline, looking for the cut back. Right into the middle, and the header somehow is missed. And again, another chance going begging for Metro United. Had one a bit earlier in the first half. And that one just as good, and if not easier, to get a third. And with Uni, again, looking to have a better half than their first. Again, might come back to bite them. That 1-1 back though. Bustos unable to get it. Now ball through, looking for McGranagan. And out of play for a goal kick. Prince goes across the back, but the ball only finds Panagakos. Hers unable to reach a teammate in Burke. Good run down the wing here from Mortimer. Finds Hayden Ingram. Here's Haday. Looks for the wide ball, and Mansueto will reach her. Ball into the centre. Needs the header. It's high. Still in the area. Hunter Gilmore. Hers wide of the post as well. Flinders now a 2-0 lead against NPLSA NTC. A big shock brewing over there at Service FM Stadium. Throw. Karas. Now, again, forward with Metro, looking for a third still. And that ball won't help. Granigan gets the touchdown. O'Neill still trying to keep it against Easton. Pinballing about, only gets to Andrea Bustos. Ball back into the middle. It's behind all the players going forward now. Simmons. Mullen gets it taken off of her. Mansueto has her day in front of her. Mansueto still going herself, nearly losing the ball under her footing. It's a strong one in against. I think deflects off her day, in fact. Hunter Gilmore. Back to Price. Taylor has the ball taken off of her. Needs to be quick. Sarah Taylor loses the ball. Here's Sophie Burke to get one back. A save from the feet of Karas. Taking it out for a corner. And a mistake from Metro gives Adelaide Uni this set piece opportunity. Ball delivered in, looks for the back post. I'm not sure. I think it went out. The way that ball bounced, I'm not sure what it bounced against, but it did baffle me. It is a goal kick. Must have gone out of play. I'm not entirely sure what the exact adjudication of it was, though. But we play on from that. Walton looks over the top for McGranagan. Has Price in chase. Gets to the byline, cutting it back. Cleared out by Taylor. Out for a throw. Uni looking very good at the moment. That one may be a bit of a waste. So let's go quickly. Karas with the long throw. Ingram on it. able to take it past one and out of play. O'Neill got the better of her day that time around. Easton. Bouncing off a few there. Still trying to keep it. Panagakos poking it through. Might have been fouled in the process. Back to La Vista. Hasn't had as much to do so far yet this half. Pass is lacking. Only finds Simmons, and the through ball needs to be chased down by Mullen. Does have the pace. Mullen forces herself wide, putting in a ball, winning the corner. These set pieces needing to be taken advantage of by Adelaide Uni. Corner comes in, into the centre. Header is only away and nobody will chase it down. And just letting it roll out for a Metro throw. (5-1). Now for Salisbury Inter against Campbelltown. Seemingly, you'd imagine 3 points secured there for Inter. That foul will be called back. Advantage did attempt to be played by a referee, but was seen as not enough, and now it will be a free kick for Uni. Bolton has Molly Simmons Hughes, who's in front of us here on the broadcast side. Doesn't do so, instead looks for the through ball. Garkos wins the header. Cleared away. And Soweto. One back by Simmons. O'Neill. Tataran. Panagakos looks over the top for Burke. Needs to chase it down to keep it in play. Did do the first, but unable to do the second part of that. Just because of the way the ball was moving for it. Again forward, here's Bustos against Bolton. And well done by Bolton there to win the free kick. Good strong defending. Simmons. Hunter Gilmore puts it in the middle for Bustos. Couldn't find the first touch well enough. Still trying to win it back on the edge of the area. Haday. Goes back and wides. Mortimer. Haday was looking for the ball there. Couldn't get the touch. Price deflects off of her. And now a possible counter here. Mullen puts it through from McGranagan. Has options approaching in the middle. Nicole O'Neill with the overlapping run does use her. Now Tataran's in the centre. And that will be another corner for Uni. Will be boxed to take the corner. Finds a good one at the back post. Again, no one's there. And it will just roll out the opposite side for a goal kick. "25 minutes left in this one. Uni yet to find a goal back after a much better second half, keeping Metro quiet at least so far in this period of play. Bustos gets the touchdown. Panagakos tries to clear it forward. And Bouchereau does manage to do so that time. Good battle for the header there. Mullen just loses the touch there. Mullen still battling for it on the floor. Prince. One over by McGranagan. And it won't be a uni throw, despite their protests. Simmons clears away. McGranagan. This one will be a uni throw this time around. Taken by Molly Simmons. Comes off the head of Price, nearly coming to the advantage of the pink shirts. Easton to Hade. That one goes all the way back to Karras. Of course, can't use her hands, needs to take the touch and clear, and she does do that pretty well. Hunter Gilmore and Panagakos again battling for it on the floor. Price gets the better of that one and goes back to Karras. Much easier one for her at her feet. O'Neill wins the header. Just couldn't reach the ball in the air that time. That match between Campbelltown and Inter all done now. Inter 5-1 winners there. Taylor. Ingram. Has the ball taken off of her. No foul though. Nice turn on the ball there. Short pass to Taran, goes through her legs. Again, being told to look for the quick ball was Ingram. Now she'll look for it over the top through the middle. Uni regain possession though. Porton. O'Neill to Taran. Has Mullen, and she is onside here, Mallory Mullen. Has Burke in the middle if she does want to use her. Mallory Mullen still with it, cuts it back into the centre. And another opportunity goes begging for Uni. If they can continue doing more of that, Uni, they will have more of a game on their hands. At the moment, again, as you saw, just not falling right for them, really. Not their luck today at the moment. Back into the centre, cleared away. Panagarkos and Hajay battling for it. And that will go out for a throw. Again, still battling for it, and now going forward. Taylor winning it back. Simmons just clears forward. He's kept in play. This midfield is where the ball tends to be won and lost the most. And the winning of it by Metro gives Mansueto. It's a good touch in forward. Here's a strike. Takes it wide of the goal. And a double substitution for Metro United. Keisha Price, one of those to come off. Coming on is Millie Scott and Sophie McGrath. And Andrea Bustos, the initial goal scorer this afternoon, to come off in place of the aforementioned Millie Scott, who is their top goal scorer this season with 6. So perhaps looking to use her off the bench to really kill the game off. That ball's lost there. Put through the middle, and then Bouchereau times it well just to clear. Good touch by Mullen. And then another one to put herself forward. Mallory Mullen gets past. Looks for the ball in the middle. Headed downwards. But then just losing her footing there. Mullen still with it. Ball lost. Hajay to Mansueto. Maybe could have been better off just leaving it there, instead giving it away for a uni throw. Final 20 minutes. O'Neill. And that should be a corner, and it is. Again, they've had a few of these corners, yet to really make one count. Will be Box again to take it. Ball comes into the centre. The header is there. I think Tataran got connection, but there is a player down. I think it's Sarah Taylor. I think it just hit her head awkwardly, the ball. She looks to be okay, and returning to her feet is Sarah Taylor. And then we'll restart with a drop ball. Millie Scott trying to get past Bouchard. Scott trying to apply pressure there. Metro back with it. Haday has Scott through. It's a good interception from Borton. Fox in the end just having to clear away in the area. O'Neill loses the ball out. Could this be a finisher? Mansueto just wide of the post. La Vista did get down low to try and retrieve it, but wasn't troubling her goal area. Over the top by Mullen. McGranagan has O'Neill in the middle. Instead, Sarah Taylor taking it out as Metro will make another substitute. Emma Cotgrove to come on. And it will be in place of Hayden Ingram. Emma Cotgrove as well, another player with 3 goals in the league this season. Her and Millie Scott will look to add to that tonight for their team and themselves. Here is Millie Scott. Takes it past one. Millie Scott looks for the strike. Too high. Mullen. Scott has a bit of space to run into herself. Mallory Mullen, though, doing some very nice defensive work to win it back for Uni. And now they can try and move themselves forward. Mullen. Ball through, looking for McGranagan, but would need to beat Sophie McGrath. Haday. Another Metro throw. Final 10 minutes. Scott. In a tight area. And just coming to the back of Mallory Mullen now. I think maybe accidentally too. Will still be a free kick, though, for Uni. Boucher on it. Goes short to Mallory Mullen. Gets a second throw. this time to be taken by Molly Simmons. Header won by O'Neill. Prince clears for another throw. Again for Uni. Throw finds McGranagan. Her touch on though. Only towards goal, but not threatening. Haday looks for it down the wing and still with it. That will be a shirt pull and also a booking. I think it's a booking at least. It looked like the referee was going to his pocket. And there it is, the confirmation of that yellow card. First one of the match with only 10 minutes to go. Long ball comes into the area, headed away. Prince. Hunter Gilmore. Good ball wide. Has space, Mansueto, to put a ball in. Cleared away by Boucher. Again, only finds Chloe Mortimer. Few claims of a handball, but nothing too substantial. McGranagan, O'Neill. Boutreau to the 100 gamer in Panagakos. Not long left. Simmons. Cockgrove clears first time as it goes into her. Nice throw to O'Neill. The touch just unable to match. That one falling and rolling to Haday, who looks quickly back out wide for the ball. Looks through for Mortimer. Gets on the end of it. Still with it. Mortimer. Still going forward. Needs to find the ball in the middle. But again, the cross just not there. Eight minutes left. Still feels somewhat tight, even with a 2-goal lead for Metro. But you can sense that if Uni do get one back, then it will be a very long last few minutes of the match for Metro United. Another Uni throw. Simmons. Decent touchdown. Couldn't keep possession though. Scott. Will chase it down to try and keep it in play, but couldn't do so. It will still be their throw though, as Metro United look to make a final substitution. I think Uni are looking at doing the same as well. Orton just pulled down there by Scott. Ball looks long. Header one initially by Hunter Gilmore. Good driving run through midfield there. The final pass though, giving it away back. Mansueto finds the through ball. Millie Scott is onside. Scott finds the centre, but Macy Borton's there. Adelaide. I think took a deflection and will be a corner. So it looks like Metro are about to make a double substitution. Uni with just the one player to bring on, but both not wanting to take their chances on the corner. Goes in low. Adelaide just puts it back out. Prince looks for the strike from range, but La Vista again having a very, very quiet second half. Not had too many touches on the ball. Will go out of play, and this will be the opportunity for both sides to make their substitutions. It will be Alicia Panagakos to come off in place of Brianna Hammersley. And for Metro, Madison Hunter-Gilmore and Lauren Franklin to both come on in place of captain Michaela Adelaide. And also Victoria Mansueto. Final 5 minutes or so. Borton goes back to La Vista. Another throw for Metro. Throw in again. Mortimer trying to make her way through. Taking it to the corner, in fact. Still has a bit of time before the final whistle is to be blown. I think Metro feeling and looking pretty safe to claiming all 3 points this afternoon. Easton. Back to Sarah Taylor. All the way back to Karras. All given away. Good forward by Borton. Will stay in play for Mallory Mullen. Has the run of O'Neill over the top and does find Nicole O'Neill. Has McGranagan as an option in the centre. Instead is battled fairly off the ball. And it will be a goal kick as we enter the final minute of play. Free kick for Metro United in a possible goal-scoring position, whether or not it is direct or floated in. It might even look to go all the way back to sort of run down the clock. The lights also start to come on here at TK Shutter. Of course, a triple header, a Legends game right after this one, and then a big one in the men's NPL between first and second place Metro Stars and FKB grad. Sarah Taylor looks direct from the free kick. Into additional time now. All the way back. And Karas clearing away. Borton. O'Neill. Can they create something very late to make it interesting? The touch is wayward from Mullen. Cleared down the wing. I think that one's off the knee of Molly Simmons. Mullen. O'Neill. To Simmons. Good touches on the ball. Still with it, Molly Simmons poking it through from McGranagan. And it will be a free kick too. Maybe a late consolation, perhaps, for Uni if they do get one now. Into the 3rd minute additional time now. Not sure how much longer will be added on. But you can't imagine it would be too much. Here is the free kick from Mullen. Looks to put it into the back post. The head is there. It's over the bar. Well-deserved win for Metro United. Another throw over the top, and that will be full time. 3 points secured for Metro United, which gives them a nice little gap over Adelaide Uni. 4 points now in front of them in 6th, and equal 18 points apiece with West Torrens Bacala in 5th and Salisbury Inter in 4th. And NTC still currently losing. Not in too much trouble either. Full time here at TK Shutter Reserve. Metro United 2, Adelaide University 0.
and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to